Hi, my name is Cassandra, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the rainbow flag in the queer community. So, according to Civil Rights Movement magazine in 2011, 4% of Americans identify as being gay or lesbian, which means statistically at least one person in this class is probably gay. Today I'm going to be talking to you a bit about the rainbow flag and how it represents queer culture, and how I identify with it. And then learning more about the rainbow flag will give you a better understanding of what it's like to be part of the queer community. So first I'm going to talk about the flag and what it is and what it means. And then I'm going to talk a bit about how it represents queer culture. And then I'm going to talk about how I personally identify with the flag. So the LGBT community has been using the rainbow flag as a symbol since 1978 when it was created by Gilbert Baker. It was created in San Francisco, and it was created because we felt like we needed a symbol for the community. Each color of the rainbow actually stands for something different. So the first one is red, which equals life. Orange equals healing. Yellow is for the sun. Green is for nature. Blue is for art. And violet means spirit. And one of the things that the flag represents is diversity, which is the coming together of all of these colors. So it actually represents the diversity within the community as well. It also represents peace in other countries. So it's not always a symbol of the homosexual community. Other times it's also used to just be a symbol of peace in general. It's also a display of pride. So for a lot of people, it's about flying it to show that you're part of the community and that you're a proud member of the community. And another one of the really important things that it represents is a safe zone. Sometimes when you're coming out for the first time, it can be really hard, and it's kind of a scary thing. It can be dangerous in some cases. So seeing the flag outside of a building or like a bar or restaurant or something like that usually means that mostly gay people hang out there, and so it means that it's a safe place where you can go and be comfortable and be who you are. And then one of the other things that it stands for is acceptance and including everyone. So it's not just about necessarily being gay, it's just about being inclusive of all sorts of people. So now that I've talked a little bit about the flag and how it represents queer culture, I'm going to talk about how I personally identify with the flag. When I was first coming out, it was really hard. I was really scared. I wasn't really sure how I felt about it. And one day I went to a gay pride parade, and I saw these flags and these colors all over the place. And everyone was celebrating and proud and happy to be a part of this community. And I knew at that time that I wasn't alone in the community and that I could be proud of who I was. One of the most difficult things to do was to come out to my friends and family. One of the people that I had to come out to was my dad, and I remember when I told him, he said to me that he didn't care, that he loved me for who I was and not for who I dated. And that made me feel really comfortable being who I am. And so, because I am comfortable being who I am, I use the flag in a lot of ways. I have a lot of things with the rainbow flag on it, like these beads, and I have jewelry and stickers on my car, t-shirts and clothing, and I wear them all the time just to show pride. So that's the main way that I use the flag, is to show that I'm out and proud and a proud member of the community. But I also use it sometimes to start conversations. Sometimes other people who are part of the community will see it, and they'll come up to me and feel like they can talk to me because I have the rainbow sticker on my car or something like that. And I also occasionally get not so good remarks from some other people, but I have gotten used to that and getting to be okay with those. And so the main way that I use the flag then is to show my pride and to spark conversations with other people. So now that I've explained to you how I use the flag, it's time to wrap things up. And I just want to conclude by saying that hopefully now that you've learned more about the rainbow flag, you'll understand a little bit more about what it is to be part of queer culture. I talked today about what the rainbow flag is and how it represents queer culture, and I also talked about how I personally identify with it. And so if you look around to your left and your right in this classroom, you may be looking at the one person in here that identifies themselves as homosexual or gay or lesbian. And today I'm happy to say that I can stand here proudly and say that I am part of that 4%. Thank you.